Welcome to this Facebook Live. We're going to talk about growing as a weight loss expert and how you can expand your business, your hypnotherapy business. So I'm a strong believer of the fact that only one weight loss approach is not enough. So when we started here with the Hypnosis Center many years ago, about 10 years ago, I used only direct hypnosis to help people with weight loss issues. But later I was invited for a training. It was the first training in Belgium with Sheila Granger. And I was invited to that training. And to be honest, I was like, well, I have a good system for weight loss, so why should I learn something new? But then again, I was free that weekend, so I joined the training. I really loved the approach, and immediately in the training, I had some ideas to implement this into my business. And I did. And the moment that we had an extra approach for weight loss, we were attracting more clients because the direct hypnosis approach that we had was appealing for some, but of course, having another option appealed more customers because they had options. You had different programs, and since every client is different, you get more clients with having more programs. And of course, every client has different issues. With the direct hypnosis approach, you could tackle those. But one of the problems that I experienced is that sometimes people, especially the people who are seeing a hypnotherapist, they have the weight issue for many years already. So they're not new with that weight loss problem. So they went through all different types of therapies or diets. So they are used to have conscious instructions as well. And with the direct hypnosis approach that we used only at that time, people have to let the work done by their subconscious mind. And for some people, that was not very easy to give the control totally to the subconscious mind. And you can instruct them to don't overthink it, to don't do anything on a conscious level, don't go on a diet. But they're so used to follow instructions from a diet, from counting calories or counting points when they do Weight Watchers or whatever, that they are so programmed to do things on a conscious level. And with Virtual Gastric Band, there were also things that they had to do on a conscious level, just listening to the recordings or stop eating when you're full. So we saw that clients were having very good results because of the fact they can do something on a conscious level as well. The other thing that I experienced is that being a program, a multi-session plan, you see the clients a second time, a third time, so you can make adjustments. So for my business, because at the time when we start using Virtual Gastric Band, we were with two therapists, so myself and another female therapist. And by adding a program like that, of course, you get more sessions because the clients sign up for a 4-session or even more when they take another program for a 4 or 5-session program. So you see them more often, you get better feedback, you can adjust things, you get more referrals. So, but even I think it's really important that a good hypnotherapist who takes his business serious has one or more or even more approaches for weight loss. So like I wanted to lose weight myself, and for me, I was not really appealed to having a Virtual Gastric Band. I have great results with it with my clients. We still offer it, of course, because it's one of our success stories. But for myself, when I eat, I just want to enjoy. I'm like, I can enjoy eating. When I'm on a holiday, it's part of my holiday to go out there to find out what people locally are eating. I was in Thailand, in Bangkok. I was eating insects and things like that. So I eat everything, and I like to eat. So for me, the 𝗿𝗍𝗃-𝗃 approach was not really appealing, because I want, when I have a good deal, when I go in a restaurant, I just want to eat what I want, the amount that I want. So, but I really wanted to do something at my personal weight. It was, for me, during the years, I was not really interested in working with my weight. I had other issues that I want to tackle with hypnosis. And I'm also a firm believer of not overdoing. So I just had reacted on an email of a client who asked, can I do 2 sessions a day because I have 2 issues? And he or she wanted, it was a she wanted to tackle them on the same day. And I'm not really, it's possible, of course, in theory you can do it, but I don't think you have to overload the subconscious mind. I think it's really important that you take your time to let the change sink in, let the change settle, let your subconscious mind do the work. So I worked already on my sleeping problem, my headaches, some other things, but weight loss was always put aside as we will do it later. So, and then I start learning about intermittent fasting, and it really appealed to me because I read a lot of articles, so some YouTube videos, some TED Talks, things like that, and it seemed to me as something that I would be able to do as well. And then I had the idea to combine it with hypnosis. I start searching on Google, and I saw that there were some other hypnotherapists who had the same ideas already. So I'm totally not claiming that it is invented by myself, combining hypnosis and intermittent fasting. But then again, I wanted to use my own techniques, the techniques that I learned from my mentor, Jeffrey Stevens, and of course other techniques that I learned during the years and that I developed myself as well. And I wanted to combine those techniques with something that has proven results, like intermittent fasting. So that was what I started to doing, and I start creating a new program. So what I actually did was, as I already said, I took the proven hypnosis techniques. We have very good results here in the Hypnosis Center. I added some new approaches, some other techniques that I already used in other programs or that I adopted for this program. I also included active alert hypnosis in this program. I will talk about that a bit later. There's some EFT, something that you can teach your clients. And of course, the intermittent fasting. Let me first talk a bit about the intermittent fasting. One of the questions that I had most from potential clients for this program is whether they can choose what type of intermittent fasting that they will follow. Of course, and I know in certain countries you can't give advice, you can't give dietary advice when you're not trained in that specific topic. So in this program, I created it that way that your client can choose what type of intermittent fasting they will do. Of course, you can give advice. We created a pre-talk video, an interactive pre-talk video. So the clients get that video, and in the video, they can click on all the different types of intermittent fasting and they get the information. So they can make an educated choice. That's really important. So, but we are not going to say, oh, I think it's better to do this or this. No, the program that I'm following is 16-8. So I fast for 16 hours a day and I have an eating window of 8 hours. And for me, it works great. So this is what appealed me most of all the programs. You have all different types, but your client can choose. The program is designed that your client can choose what intermittent fasting schedule to follow. So let me talk a bit about the active alert hypnosis. A few years ago, I was at the UK Hypnosis convention, and there was a talk by 𝗵𝗿𝗽𝗵𝗁 from Switzerland about active alert hypnosis. And it really interested me because of the fact that the ones that already know me, they know that I never use the word relax when I hypnotize somebody. You don't need relaxation, you can do other things. And of course, this active alert approach was really appealing for me. So I invited 𝗵𝗿 to Belgium to do a training here at the Hypnosis Center. And to be honest, we don't use it in the therapy room enough, in my opinion, but that's more a marketing problem, because people look for a hypnotherapist, they book a hypnotherapist, and they don't go and search for active alert hypnosis, so they don't book that specific session. So sometimes when we have like sports people, we say, oh, in the next session we can do active alert hypnosis, and then we use it. But I use it a lot, also for the 𝗵𝗿𝗽𝗄 gastric band. People have to listen to recordings, and listening to the recordings, especially when you have to do it on a daily basis, sometimes it's like, oh, I have to go and sit down and listen to the recording again. And so I created active alert hypnosis recordings that people can use while walking. So the moment that they, and especially with weight loss, we stimulate people to walk more, or to practice more, to move more. So when you combine two goods, you combine walking and listening to the recording, so they get the suggestions back. They get, in this program, they don't have to listen on a daily basis, but of course, it's better that 2 or 3 times a week that they listen to the recording. So the suggestions are reinstalled to the subconscious mind. The suggestions to make the fast easy, but also the suggestions to go to the target weight, of course. So it's a combination of 2 things that are positive for your client: having a good walk, the recording is about 12 minutes, and getting the suggestions again reinstalled for the target goal, of course. So the EFT, it's very simple. So people will get an EFT procedure that they can use to tackle the hungers. But of course, later in the program, you can use it to give the metabolism a boost or whatever. So Hypno fasting, the power combo, was born. We did, first, of course, I did some test sessions. We did some sessions with clients. The moment the program was ready, so when I create a program, I always do some free clients to test the program, to adjust the program. One of the things that I needed to adjust was in the active alert hypnosis, the recording, was a visualization, and people found it really difficult to visualize while walking with their eyes open. So I changed the approach in that recording to something else, something that it's much more easier to do with your eyes open, because of course, when you do an active alert hypnosis while walking, your eyes are open for security reasons. Of course, you can't walk with your eyes closed. You can do it when you do it on a fitness equipment or on a home trainer, but then of course you have to create a session for riding on a bike, because this session is really created for walking. That's really important. So, and then when the program was ready, I decided to give it a go myself. So I'm myself in the program for 1.5 months right now. The results are really good. Also with the test persons, with the clients we already had, results are really good. People really love the fact that they can fast without having any problems. We will go into that a bit later. But hypno fasting is something, of course, your client have to choose for this program. They have to be interested in fasting, because, and a lot of people are interested in fasting, but they are a little a bit afraid of starting it because of the fact that like 16 hours without food when you do the 16-8, or even 18 hours without food when you do 18-6, there are all different types. Or an entire day without food when you do the 5-2, the 2 days that you don't eat or you eat very little. So of course it's in their mind, because we're not going to starve by having nothing to eat for 16 or even 18 hours or even 24 hours. We have enough backup that our body can eat from, and that's actually what's happening, of course. So at the moment, I'm already 6 kilograms less. I don't have any problems with the fasting. On my free days, I wake up and I go and play golf. Even while golfing, of course, you have sometimes a hunger feeling, but it's going away immediately because of the hypnosis, because of the suggestions that you get that those hunger feelings are not bothering you, but they still are there because they are signals of your body, of course. So I also build in all those safety things that the signals that needs to be there. So what are the benefits for your clients? The fasting will be much easier. You can do intermittent fasting, of course, without combining it with hypnosis. You will have results. Your clients will have results. Of course, then they don't need to see you. But the fasting will be much easier because it's a lot in the mind, of course, having nothing to eat for 16 hours. Of course, a lot of those hours you are asleep. But one of the things that I had in the past, when I wake up, the first thing that I was thinking, I'm going to have this and this for breakfast. Even while lying in my bed, I was fantasizing about my breakfast. Now I wake up. I go in the shower, I go down, I drive to my office here, or I go play golf or whatever. I drink a cup of tea, but I'm not interested in having a breakfast. Like last week, we were for 3 days, we were going in Belgium, traveling in Belgium, and we booked a hotel because I just wanted to be a bit away from home, away from the office. And we booked some tea times at some golf courses over there. And I decided for those 2 mornings to enjoy the breakfast in the hotel. It was paid, and I had some it was included, and most of the hotels you can choose. But because of the fact that all restaurants and bars were closed in Belgium, we had to find a hotel with meals included. So we had dinner in the evening. So every meal was included. Not lunch, of course, but so I enjoyed the breakfast. So I had 2 days that I didn't follow my intermittent fasting plan. And even the other day, when I started doing intermittent fasting, I didn't have any inconvenience. I didn't have any hunger pains, no cravings. For me, I just went back into the routine of the fasting. So that's also one of the advantages. This is a program that you can have cheat days. You can have a day that you're not able to do the fasting for whatever reason, or you're on a holiday and you just these 3 days or even a week, I just want to eat whatever I want, when I want, when it's appropriate, when dinner is served or when breakfast is served, whatever. So the fasting will be much easier because of the hypnotic suggestions that you will give to your clients and that they will hear in the recording, of course. Losing weight will go faster than with intermittent fasting alone, because intermittent fasting is a very good program when you do it on their own, only intermittent fasting, but it's not going to go really fast because of the fact that your body is taking away fat, that it's using fat to burn for energy. In the moments that you're after 12 hours, the fat burning starts. So when you do for 16 hours no eating, it's only 4 hours a day. And the good thing is that during your eating window, and that's what I'm testing myself, I eat normal. I eat the normal stuff. I take a dessert after dinner, not every day, but I drink a glass of wine, a glass of beer, or even more. So I live my usual life. I'm not. I already had some healthy choices that I did. I never drink like soda or things like that. But I just keep on doing what I was doing before. Of course, the hypnosis is making changes, but the changes are on a subconscious level. So I don't have to do anything for that. I don't have cravings. I don't have bad feelings because I can't eat a certain thing. No, my subconscious mind is making changes, but I don't have to do any effort for this. So this is also a very good advantage for your potential clients. So the losing weight will go faster than with intermittent fasting alone because of the fact that you install a new weight in the subconscious mind. And later in the program, we will do something special. It's a new technique that I created or that I reused, and now with giving metabolism a boost, and it's working really good. So one of the things that is included in this program is to boost the metabolism, especially for women. That's really important. We experienced a lot that the metabolism is on a really low level, so we give it a boost. So they will lose weight faster. They will go much faster to the result. So it will be easier to persist. For me, this is more like a lifestyle than a dietary program that you're following. It's more something that, okay, I don't eat in the morning. Of course, a lot of people don't eat in the morning, but they don't fast. They take sweeteners in their coffee. They eat an apple or something at 11 o'clock in the morning, but that's not fasting. Just skipping breakfast is not fasting, of course. It's really important that in those 16 hours, for the 16-8 example, that you don't take any calories in. So that's really important. So, but I don't have any problems with it. So I know that it's for myself, and we already have seen it with our clients, that it's very easy to persist. They don't have any problems with keeping this program going, with keeping the results, because they also see the results, of course, and the hypnosis makes it really simple for them. So you can become a hypno-fasting expert yourself. We are installing an international team. There will be an online training soon. I will give you the information about that training later. But what's in it for you? First, you will get a fully tested protocol. You will get all the tools, all the techniques. You will get marketing materials. It's not only just here is a protocol and find your clients. No, we will give you all the marketing material. You can use the artwork, the logos. You will get every client will have a booklet or an ebook with all the information. You will have access to all. It's actually a full option program with everything, with the marketing materials, with every single thing that you need to give to your clients, videos that you can send them, the pre-talk video, of course, all the session. I don't want to call it scripts because I don't like working with scripts. It's more an example script. I will teach you the outline of every single session, so you can do the session in your own way, in your own style, because I think that's really important that you can use your own style, because that's the style that your clients are used to, that you are used to, that's second nature for you, that you have the good results with. So it's not a script that you just have to read for your clients. You will learn tools and techniques. And the good thing is that the tools and the techniques that you will learn during this training to become a hypno-fasting expert, you can take out some tools and use it with your regular weight loss clients who are not interested in doing fasting. So even with a client who's in a virtual gastric band program or is in another weight loss program that you're offering now, you can take out some of the techniques and use them in your own program with a client who's not interested in doing the fasting. So this program is not only about intermittent fasting. The intermittent fasting is a small part of the program. There's so much more inside this program that will help your client to reach that target weight. So as we are building an international team, there will be, the website is already online, of course not yet with practitioners, because this is the first training to train new hypnofasting experts. So the clients internationally will be able to book you as a hypnofasting expert through the website hypnofasting.online. So people who are doing already online sessions, then of course you can, the client can book a Zoom session with you, but of clients in your area can of course book also an in-person session with you through that website. We will also market that website. We will market that website by Facebook ads, by Google advertisement, by videos that we put, by social media. We're even thinking about promoting it with TikTok videos. So there will be a lot of marketing for hypnofasting internationally. So the moment you become part of the team, you will book, get clients through the booking system on hypnofasting.online. We already have something similar for our hypnotic breast enlargement protocol. The only problem there is that you can't do marketing for hypnotic breast enlargement because Google doesn't allow it, Facebook doesn't allow it. So it's a total different way to get people informed about. This is much easier because of the fact that weight loss is, it's one of the most addressed issues to hypnotherapists. It's very easy to target also. Especially people who are interested in intermittent fasting, you can target them and we can make this work. We can market this much better. You will get full support, not only by myself, but also by Connie. Connie is also creating the training in German language at the moment, and all the materials will be translated in German language as well. There will be also a translation in Portuguese for the Brazilian and the Portuguese market. Later, there will also be French. So when you become a hypnofasting expert and you're not in an English-speaking country, of course, for the Dutch speakers watching, everything is already ready in Dutch because that's what we use here, of course. So also the training manual is totally available in Dutch and in German, later in Portuguese. Spanish will be added, Italian, French. And if you're out there and you're in a country with a language that I didn't sum up now, contact me and we will see what's possible. Maybe you can be the translator and have the training for a more interesting price or whatever. We will find an option. It's my goal to have hypnofasting experts in as many languages as possible and as many countries as possible, so that we are an international team of hypnofasting experts using this technique, this combination, my approach, and of course with your own knowledge in you can use other tools as well, because it's all about the result. We want to have good result. So if you have another tool that you can implement in this, feel free to do it, of course. The better results we have, the better for everybody, of course. So you will have full support by myself and by Connie. She will be actually the team leader the Hypno fasting experts. So all administration stuff, all website stuff, is your name wrong on the website or whatever, your booking link is not working, whatever, she will take care of that. She will take care about the marketing and things like that. So of course, this is not a process that is already finished. We will keep development ongoing. We will have team meetings with the experts worldwide. We will see where we can adjust things, where we can maybe implement new techniques. So it's an ongoing development. So you will be kept updated with all new things that I come up with, or that a practitioner come up with and wants to share. So there will be a support group. I'm not sure yet whether it will be a Facebook group or a different platform where we can be in touch with each other, where we can give feedback to each other, where we can give tips and tricks, where I can post videos with things that I developed, with other techniques, with other approaches, with ideas that I can test or that I can ask feedback from the experts all around the world. So it's an ongoing thing. So why become a hypno fasting expert? You will learn an extra weight loss tool. You will have an extra option to give to your clients to lose weight. So if you already have one or two options, great, but you can add another one. You can add one that is really it's quite popular now, the intermittent fasting. A lot of people are reading about intermittent fasting, but a lot of people just don't take the first step to start because they're afraid of the hunger feelings and being able to persist. So this is something that you can tackle with this program. So you will learn extra techniques, as I already explained, techniques that you can use outside this protocol as well. Techniques that you can use with your other clients, weight loss clients, of course, and even with other issues. There are some techniques that you, with a bit adjustment, that you can use for other clients, even stop smoking and all issues, phobias, whatever. And that's just your imagination doing it then. You will expand your business because the fact that you have an extra option, you will attract more clients. That's something that happens all the time when we have other programs, more options, when we have more things to offer to the clients, we will attract more clients. And you will get more referrals because when you have good results, you get good referrals. And of course, the fact that you're member of an international team with international marketing, especially for the ones who are doing online sessions as well, and especially for the ones who are doing sessions in different languages. There are always markets who are not really well served by weight loss experts or hypnosis weight loss experts. So especially when we do the marketing together as a group, it will be much stronger. We will have much more budget to do a good marketing. You will grow as a weight loss expert in general. Having an extra option, having extra techniques, learning extra techniques, you will grow as a weight loss expert. And of course, you will be part of the international team. So the international team, I already explained a few of those things. So you will be listed on hypnofasting.online. People can search there on language. People can search on area. Of course, they can just click on the option of an online session. Then the area is not that important, more the time zones are important there. So people will have all those different options to choose from to find the right practitioners. They will see a landing page with all your information, with a picture, with even a video if you want to record a video. It's a lot of possibilities to present yourself to the potential hypno fasting clients. When a session is booked through this website, you will pay us a 20% bookings fee because we need budget, of course, to do the marketing, to keep everything running. So the bookings fee will be 20%. But of course, this is only for the bookings, for the appointments that are booked through hypnofasting.online. You can market hypnofasting on your own website, on your own channels, on your own social media. All the appointments that are booked through your own channels, of course, we don't need to have a booking fee on that. It's only the hypnofasting.online bookings that you will pay a 20% fee. When you want to do this training, but you're not interested in joining the team, you're free to do so. But of course, then you will not be listing on the website, but that's your own choice. It's no obligation to join the international team. You will see it's free for the first year. There is a membership fee for the next years, but we will talk about that later. As I already told you, we will do marketing by Facebook ads, by Google ads, by YouTube channels, also YouTube advertisement, many channels. We will test and see what's working best, what we have best results with, and then of course we will adopt it to have good results, so that you as a team member will have many bookings through the site. And of course, as you probably understand that the more bookings there are, the more budget there will be for doing the marketing, because of the fact that the 20% is going to the hypnofasting administration and marketing, of course. So the online training, it's going to be an online training on Zoom. There will be 2 groups, so in 2 time zones, so you don't have to wake up in the middle of the night to sit through the training. For people who are not able to watch the training live, there will be a replay, and the replay will be in the online school that we have. So every student, every hypnofasting expert can use his login details to go in there and re-watch the training, and also other training materials will be available there, like the manuals in different languages and all the marketing materials, all the stuff that you need to do the training. You will also get the 2 recordings, the passive one, the classic one, just sitting in a chair listening to the recording, and of course the active alert hypnosis recording, the walking one. They are both recorded in English and Dutch at the moment. So when of course you want it with your own voice, you will get all the scripts for the recording. There I use scripts, of course, because you have to record your voice. You need a script for that. So you will get all the scripts, so you can create your own recordings, of course. There will be a live demonstration of the techniques in the training. You will be able to practice these techniques in the Zoom breakout rooms. And of course, you get access to the online resource in multi-languages. So the training will be held on 2 days, and it will be like between 2-3 hours, maybe 3 hours and a half. It's the first training that we're doing, so I'm not sure how much time it will take. It depends a bit on how many people will sign up, how many people are in the practice rooms, how we can do the practicing together. So I advise you to take like 3 hours, 3 to 3 hours and a half of your time reserved for that training. So it will be on Saturday and Sunday. Let me go first to the date. So it will be the 27th and the 28th of March. There will be one group at 9 a.m., 9 in the morning, my time zone. So that's the Central European time. In Dubai, it will be 12 p.m., Perth 4 p.m., Sydney 7 p.m. So this is more for when you see on the map, the right side of the world. Then we have the left side of the world. I'm in the middle a bit, so Belgium, it's a bit in the middle, so there's a bit to the left. So there's another group at 7 p.m. again, Belgian time. So in LA, for example, it will be 11 in the morning, Chicago 1 noon, New York 2 in the afternoon, and London, it's only 1 hour ahead of us, so it will be 6. So what is the price for this training? The price, one of the things that I wanted is to keep the price low. And because I want as many hypno-fasting experts as possible in as many languages, as many countries in the world as possible. So I decided to keep the price the same as one paying client. So you will see, you will learn in the training that we have 3 programs that clients can choose of. There are some prizes set. Of course, when you don't join the team, you can put your own prices on it. When you join the team, there will be some regulations on price setting. We will discuss this in the training, and even later we can make adjustments inside the team. But for now, it's set on these prices. So the middle program is the silver program, and when you have a client who wants to do the program, he will pay you 447 euro. So, and that's actually what the cost of the training will be. There will be, for the ones who wants to join the team, there will be an annual fee of 127 euros. But the first year is free. So the first year is free. You can give it a go, be part of the international team for free. So your only investment is 447 euros. You see also, for your information, of course, the value of the currencies change every day. So this is just for information. In dollars, it will be 538, pounds 385, and Australian and Canadian dollars are almost the same, 690 and 678 Canadian dollars. So also for the annual fee, you can see what it is in different currencies. Of course, you will pay it in euros, but your paying system will make the calculations, of course. So this is about this is the training information. Again, if you want more information about this training, you can go to hypnofasting.online/training. And also on that training, you can schedule a free video call with me. If you want to have a chat with me about the training, about what's in for you, maybe you have some more questions, you can, of course, also send me an email to rob@europeanhypnosisacademy.com, or just leave a comment on this Facebook Live or the replay when you watch the replay, and I will come back to you. But you can also book in a video call with me. It's a Calendly button that you can book in the video call. If there is no available spot in a decent time for you, so maybe I think for especially for people in the United States, it might be most of them in the middle of the night or very early in the morning. If that's not possible for you, just send me an email and we will find a time that suits both, so we can book and we can schedule a free video call. And then you can ask me the questions, but of course you can send me an email as well. So this is about the Hypno fasting program that I created, my own approach. There are other programs out there as well. Also, my good friend Rory in the UK, he wrote a book about this. There is, I think at Hypnotalks Live, there is also a Hypno faster. It's going to be totally different than my approach. So I created my very own Hypno fasting protocol. If you want to join our team, sign up for the training. There will, of course, be other options later to become a Hypno fasting expert. But if you want to be one of the first in your area or in your country or in your language, sign up now. When you're one of the first 10 who sign up, we will produce a special interactive pre-talk video for you. Because This is something that I'm going to discuss at Hypnotalks Live this year as well. I'm a very firm believer of intake videos or pre-talk videos. That's a better word, pre-talk videos, to send to your clients, and to don't do pre-talks in the therapy room anymore. Of course, you do an intake talk with your client, but not a pre-talk, because when you send a video to your clients, and today most of the booking systems can do it automatically, so you don't have to think about it. It's just the moment they book a session, they get a link to the video. It's very easy. But with this program, I created an interactive pre-talk video. So they will see me, and then they can make choices inside of the video. So the clients will only get the information that is good for them. So if they already, for example, have decided on what intermittent fasting program they want to follow, they don't have to go all the videos anymore. When you have just a regular video, they have to fast forward, but that again, that's not handy. So they have to sit through the entire video and listen to a lot of information that they already know. So they will get distracted and they will not be good prepared for the session. So with an interactive pre-talk video, we don't have that problem, because they only choose the information that is necessary, that is good for them. So in the manual and also in the training, I will go over this. But in the manual is also the scripts that I use to record the video with all the information. So people can record their own video. But of course, creating an interactive video, you need special software for that. You need some special skills for that to create it. For the first 2 people who sign up for this training, for the first 10 students to sign up for this training, we will produce that video for you. So you will have to send us the different videos. You will have to record them, and we will construct the interactive video. For that, we will have a short chat with you, so to see how we're going to, what will be the flow chart of your interactive video. Then you can make the recordings, you send the recordings to us, and we will produce that interactive video. We will also host it on a special platform for interactive videos, because you can't just download it and upload it on YouTube, because then, of course, the interactive aspect of the video is not working anymore. So we will produce that for the first 10 students who sign up for this training as a bonus. For the others, we can produce it as well, but then it will be a cost of 250 euros. So that's the word of the bonus when you sign up and be one of the 10 first. So if you have any questions, send me an email, rob@europeanhypnosisacademy.com. Send me, for the ones who are on my Facebook, just send me a messenger chat. There are many ways to get in touch with me, or book a free video call. Or when you don't have questions, just sign up for the training, become a hypnofasting expert, grow as a weight loss expert, expand your hypnotherapy business, and help as many people as possible. I thank you for watching to this Facebook Live, and I hope to see you in the training. Bye-bye.